Hello everyone, this is Mishka from the Language of Success. Today we are going to talk about how to deal with your difficult boss, how to use the language of success to minimize any damage that your micromanaging boss or your mean boss is doing to you. First of all, I would like for you to keep an eye contact. If you talk to your supervisor, keep an eye contact with them. Now, when you make eye contact, don't gaze at your boss. Don't give him or her a threatening look. Make your look neutral, make it engaging. You can practice in the mirror if you want, but make eye contact. This part is extremely important because if you look away, you might look like you are threatened. You might look like you are trying to do something behind your boss's back. So be aware of that. Keep your tone neutral also. Avoid using the word you. This is very important. Otherwise, it would look like you are accusing your boss. Make your tone neutral. Use a kind of a steady pace tone. It's also very important to understand your boss's motive. Why she are behaving that way. Are they trying to, get the best out of you? Do they see more in you than you see in yourself? Are there high stakes involved? For example, is there a deadline that is involved in the task? The other thing that I'd like you to keep in mind is to get ahead, especially if you are dealing with a micromanager. So anticipate what is the next step or what is the next task. Complete it ahead of time. Put it on the supervisor's desk. Send him or her an email saying, on your desk, kindly find the schedule for next week. If you have any questions, please let me know. This is, a crucial step that you need to accomplish. The other thing that I'd like you to avoid doing, avoid proving the boss wrong. This is for your own benefit. If you prove your boss has taken a wrong step, miscalculated something, then you will be on their bad graces, so to speak. So rather than trying to attack him or her, your job is to try to neutralize them. Try to get them to stop attack you or leaving you alone. To achieve that, I have 3 steps for you to accomplish. Step number 1, request one-on-one meeting to discuss things that are important to you. During that meeting, I want you to recap, repeat what the boss had said, saying the following. So, sir, ma'am, in summary, this is what you are trying to get me to do. Repeat it. Then ask a question. It's your moment to ask a clarifying question. Show the supervisor that you are genuine, that you are really interested in improving the work. The second step is to always highlight what is important, the middle ground, the benefit of the company, the mission. Always start from what is mutually agreed upon. And then ask for what you want, ask for clarifying questions, things to that effect, depending on your meeting. If you are going to have a meeting that is like a staff meeting or in public, you have 2 options here. And the first option for you is to show support to the boss. Now keep in mind, if your boss is mean or she harbor ill intent towards you, they might see your support as granted or given. So they will think back to themselves, okay, what are they supposed to do? Oppose me? No. So you see, this part needs to be planned very carefully. If you are attending a public meeting or a staff meeting, you should benefit from it. So you should develop a strategy with objectives by answering the following question or completing the following sentence. By the end of this meeting, I gain fill in the blank. What is it that you want to gain out of this meeting? You should have an objective. The other strategy that I have for you is basically to use witty retorts. For example, let's say the boss called you in a private and she yelled at you, they were mean to you. It is your moment and I would like for you to seize it. But you have to tread carefully, meaning seize a perfect moment during the staff meeting and then say to your supervisor after you look them in the eye, I really appreciate how kind you were the other day when you called me to your office. You showed that you have high standards and highly professional attitude towards the job. In a way, you are telling your boss that she was mean and they behaved unprofessionally. However, they cannot hold it against you. Again, this needs to be taken and with a grain of salt. For example, you cannot use it all the time because the boss will be prepared for it next time. But you can use it every now and then, avoiding a pattern. If you develop a pattern, the boss will analyze it, will get on it, and then you will be taken by surprise, for example. You will not anticipate that the boss had already figured that out. Use it every now and then without a pattern. Be careful not to overuse it. This is really important. If you overuse it, you will be looking like you are attacking the boss or you are sucking up to the boss, something like that. So we don't want the message to be misunderstood. The last step that I want you to consider is to grow, to develop your leadership skills, to develop and hone your professional skills. For example, if you are required to make 1 presentation per year, complete 2. Seek conferences where your profession or related to your profession you are required to attend, required to present. It's good to attend or present and be there. Write report, book reviews, articles, depending on your job. It's very important to publish and be known for what you do. If you feel, for example, that there is a step that can be taken and it will benefit your company, do it. Become a leader that others will follow. By the end of the day, if your supervisor is mean or harboring ill intent to you, she may be trying to fire you. So make the job difficult for them. Don't give them the reason to fire you or take an adversary action towards you. Last but not least, I would like you to avoid the action of bad-mouthing the boss. This is really a childish step, if I may say so. The boss will know about it. The minute you talk badly about your boss, she will know. Someone will go and let them know. And you will gain nothing out of it, except that your boss will be meaner to you, which is something you don't want. These are a couple of steps that I'd like you to think about when you are talking to your boss. If you have questions or concerns, please leave them at in the comment section. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I would like to take a minute to thank all those who subscribe to my channels. I really appreciate them and appreciate their support. I'd like you to use the language to achieve your success. Thank you, and talk to you soon.